Yeah.
You can catch up later. You can catch up later. Good luck, Panna.
So, hello and welcome to my first round of the VollGazzRacing Season 8 coverage. Unfortunately, last week and the week before, I was unable to do any streaming due to a tree falling over and taking up my Wi-Fi for 2 weeks. So,
great timing, right?
Yeah, so these guys had to do it on the VollGazz media channel, which I'll put a link in the comments to see the first round.
By the way, we did do a very good job.
We tried our best. Turco doing a very nice wheelie there on that Suzuki, and as we saw today, Alex Rins absolutely pulling a dark horse win that I didn't expect, and they're leaving the championship.
So it makes you question why they're leaving.
Yeah, that's our biggest question. I think everybody knows it's the financial side, but like they have the right packages. It's a bit sad to see it go, because Rins showed in these 3 races 2 times that bike has a good package.
Yep.
So I mean, it's a bit sad, but you know, Turco and Legendary is still enjoying it in this season, and next season we'll still have it, and then in season 10, I believe that's the season where we are gonna say goodbye to Suzuki as well.
Yeah. So I believe Mr. Hitstick won the first race.
No, you're completely wrong there. It was Hadith.
It was Hadith. Okay, where did I see Hitstick winning this?
Hadith won the first race, but Hitstick and Wigan, Prots, the Hondas look to be the main contenders to compared to the Ducatis here. They were very competitive at Chang, and they showed they had the fighting spirit in it. And Hitstick just looked like what's the race Hitstick was like really blasting at? It was the race at Austria in season 3 where he was, or season 1 even, where he was catching me, and and he was on the same bike he is on now. So I think something sparked again, and he is back on his old ways.
Jack, I can imagine the reason you saw Hitstick 1 is because Nelson did a recap of last time we were at Chang.
Ah, okay.
And he was the last winner when we went to Chang.
Yeah.
Talk about last winners when we went to this circuit. That would be me.
Yeah, you were the Division 2 winner here in the wet conditions. You absolutely, you won the championship. You absolutely smoked everyone. You hadn't done that all season, then you just decided to turn it on when it mattered most.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so we'll obviously be able to create the form, because definitely the KTM has a lot of pace, because they won the championship by over 100 points, team championship by over 100 points.
Oh! Hitstick with a huge high side in Corvone.
And 1-2 in the championship as well. But El Turco's going to round the final corner for the first lap of the session. What will he do? What will be the banker time for the session? Turco
and here we go.
He's a decent rider. Across the line by Turco, a
30.6.
Very nice.
First banker time here in the Division 2 chat, and of course his debut season in VollGazz. He has been participating in our staff's event called Master of Manufacturing, and he was quite consistent throughout that. You know, he has been riding every bike, every manufacturer possible in that championship, and now he is on that Suzuki, and he high sides after what is that, turn 5. But yeah, he definitely showed some consistency. Moxie's second with a 1.3.
He's put a banker time, and I can't believe it.
I cannot believe my eyes right now. Normally he is the last one to put the lap in, and he actually is the second one. Maybe it's a form of good luck as well. And I already can see, Wigan betters it. I already can see that this track is a crash fest. I think I've seen 10 crashes already. Flying by here.
Obviously, Jack, since last time you were on comms, there's been a lot of changes.
Yep.
If you look at there now, there's a lot of people new. But 2 people were very impressed by last week. Me and Nelson were Rogue and Mollis. They're 2 new. Let's talk about Rogue first on the Honda, and he's living up to what the Honda was. How good the Honda was in that first round of the season. He managed to finish. Was it 5th? I think
4th.
4th in the end, which is very, very good for him. And Mollis, it was only his 2nd try on the game after the test, and he was qualified. He was only 2 seconds off from switching from 4 wheels. So,
wow. Okay.
Yeah. So he has actually no experience with any MotoGP game. a former F1 league player, and now he switched to the right side of the motorsport, and I mean, just to be 2 seconds off pace, not too bad. So only improvement forward for Mollis. Moxie then second, 4:10 still to El Turco, but hey, I can just not believe my eyes. This is just the second lap already he put in, and it's 9 minutes left. This is not the Moxie we used to see, so
Yeah.
maybe this is a good sign, yeah.
Maybe
we
the
see
Panna
season
then.
season 6 Moxie might be back.
He might be back. Here we go, then Pan crosses the line and takes over second place from Moxie with just 3/10 the gap between El
Prot at the
Turco.
outside curve and he's down.
But he won't stay there though because of his qualifying penalty. Remember the 0.5 he has on that to take off, add 0.5 onto his time due to reckless riding last time out in Chang. So he will be dropping, I imagine, a few positions if he's this close to the other riders.
Yes, and we have another rookie as well. We didn't talk about Race Reese. Was not there round 1, but he is here in round 2 to make his VollGazz debut. Currently quite struggling with the bike, but you know, another rookie, another rookie to have this season as his learning curve. But I'm very pleased to see how he's gonna do this round on Misano. It's one of the difficult tracks, but
it's good to give riders time.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, this season we have decided that Division 2 originally got made because a lot of people wanted to join, and the main class that we, as we used to call it, was like over full, and we had a lot of wild cards, a lot of test riders, and a lot of slower people wanted to join as well. And then we created Division 2 purposely to create the best in riders, right? And they have to start somewhere, and you see it here. You have different rookies, some are faster, some are a bit slower, but that's how it is, and they have their time to improve. But Prots then, Prots.
Same story we saw in Chang. The Hondas are looking absolutely amazing.
And as we just said,
not.
commentator curse. One of the most difficult sectors on the game, I think, for real. And I think maybe because of the curves as well, because you can literally not touch it whatsoever. The best bet you have is touch it and just let your bike go straight. Maybe then you have a chance of saving it, but mostly it's just 100% crash. But okay, then they all still have time. Prots pulls into the pits, of course, understandable. Maybe get some new tires on that thing. Maybe a setup change, whatever is possible.
Whoa.
But
What was that?
what happened?
Was that Reese?
Could be.
Yeah, it was.
The only one
so,
I saw.
Panda was just going so ridiculously faster than Reese was into I can't remember what it's called, but turn 10. Going to turn 10, Panda just had so much more entry speed, and unfortunately, Panda sort of had a Marquez elation moment from Termas where he just sort of just rode through him. So I think that was just a very bad combination of speeds there. So this actually cost Panda a chance at pole there, because he was up in sector 2, but there is someone else who's up in sector 1, and that is Wigan.
Who's that? Wigan, yeah, 2 red sectors now. So
Wigan, one of the most consistent riders over the past few seasons, always in the top 5.
And don't forget, in the Division 1 race in Season 5 where I won the championship, he was second.
Yeah. So he definitely got the material, and he's got the potential to do well in this championship. He's
a bit
just
on the
got
limit there on the curve, but he's making it work. 3 sectors. Can he pull the 4th sector as well? 30.6 from El Turco, still standing on top of this session. Now pulling up through the last turn. Now Rawhide defies down or not. He is still leaving it up, and now he is over the line with a 30.4. Professional pole here for Wigan.
Rogue goes into 6th. Now I'm convinced, Nelson, they have our Honda from the end of last season.
Yes, I think so. I think Honda developed the package and
got the Calyx swing on.
Yep, they got the Calyx swing on that thing, and you know, they let us suffer for the first half of the season, and then gave them the best one.
The Frenchman, legendary. It's two
legendary.
red sectors.
Also one of the most consistent ones. Touched the curb, but nothing really unsettled on that Suzuki.
This is his 4th season in VollGazzRacing Division 2. 4th season.
Ooh, bit wide there from Legendary. I think that's gonna lose him the time, but can he pull it back in the last few turns? He is still up, I think.
The saviour from last week, the saviour for us, Division 1. To the line, Davaye dives down. The Frenchman will go across the line too.
And the Frenchman,
8 seconds, so close.
Just second, that one mistake on that turn definitely cost him professional pole position, but he still got that front row for Suzuki. Now a double front row for Suzuki, and professional pole for Wigan. This is looking quite interesting here. The Suzuki's last week was a bit interesting. They punked each other off in the race, and you know, but now they seem to make it work and start a bit more in front, so they don't have to push like they did last week.
I must say, I'm very proud to see Honda do as well as they are.
Yeah, I'm too.
Seems how absolute garbage the bike is. Rogan across the line, he jumps up, he improves his time massively.
Back in 6th. The fact that that Marlis is still in 7th place still is a good improvement from him as well. I think he qualified last weekend. Legendary up again, 2nd sector, great 1st sector, but he is showing he has what it takes to get that pole position, but now he is trying to not repeat that mistake he did last lap. He has 3 minutes to go, so if he has enough in the tank, he can get another shot.
Ooh,
but
very late brake, and he hits Apex perfectly there.
Perfectly there.
Surely this is pole position.
It got to be pole position now. 3rd sector is red as well, and he made that mistake. Go into the rights of his hands this time.
That's perfect. These last couple of corners across the line by Legendary.
And he goes pole. And now El Turco is still responding with that 1st sector. Panda is responding with that 1st sector. What can these last few minutes mean for these guys? Can Legendary hold on? Can he get another lap? El Turco, second sector, still red, still up. Can he better his teammate?
I must say, just a quick word on Rogue. He is one to watch out for this season. Dark horse.
Oh yeah, dark horse. He will be. He is just there in the picture. You know, from my past experience, you don't have to be the best in the qualifying sessions to do something in a race. So here we go. Then El Turco made a slightly mistake on the curb, but a bit of unsettlement. But it doesn't stop him. It still gets him on a red sector. Here we go. The last 2 turns. Now going into the last turn on the brakes now with that Suzuki. Now a bit wide. Can he steal pole from Legendary? And he crossed the line and he can't. He lost it.
It's a loss of time. And who's first out? Is it Hitstick or is it Protz? Protz is in the gravel, so it's not going to be.
Protz is in the gravel. It's going to be Hitstick though. Still doesn't have a lap on his board yet, but he was looking very good and very consistent last race, but just missed out. But here we go then. Now he just slightly misses that apex, but you know, it's not too bad. He didn't lose too much time. He just need that time on the board. Here we go then into the last turn. Finally a lap time for Mr. Hitstick.
What's given the back flag for some reason? I'm not so sure why. Across the line by Hitstick.
Because
he was all the way to 4.
Prost was standing still in the gravel, so yeah.
And that's Hitstick's qualifying done.
Hitstick's qualifying is done. He gets you know, his last effort in to get that P4 done on the boards.
Red sectors everywhere.
Everywhere red sectors there is. Here we go. Wigan even responding with that red sector, still sitting pretty. He's like, oh, and so at Turco, yeah. So as Panda, so Legendary, you know, making sure his pole position is safe. Red sector, Wigan red sector, El Turco and Panda just crashed, so they're out of contention for that one. Their qualifying is over, and let's see what Wigan can do now. 2nd sector still red. Wigan is looking very good, and we all know he is consistent too. So what can he do today in the qualifying and in the race? He touches the curb. He is on the limit, but he makes that thing work. He stays on the bike. That's the most important one. Now he on the brakes. Is he going wide again? Very risky with the curves, but still he is up. Let's go penultimate turn for Wigan. Can he get on pole position? Can he steal the pole position from that Suzuki man in front? Here we go, he gets that last turn perfectly fine. Still no ride device for Wigan, and he goes over the line, and he gets pole position.
And Legendary's down! Legendary's down, he will be on pole position. Unless Mollis can do something here, or Panda. No, Turco!
Turco is responding. What a job, what a qualifying so far. Can Turco mean something? Can he get his first pole position of the season in his debut in VollGazzRacing? Now, going over to the second sector, can he mean something? Can he mean business in the second sector? Yes, he does.
Mollis is going to round the final sector.
No, he makes a mistake. He sets up the bike. Oh,
Mollis into the final corner. Gets that very nicely done to the line. Will he improve? He's on a grey sector at the moment. Across the line by Mollis.
Across the line, he doesn't improve.
And
Turco crashed. Yeah, Turco was on the limit. He made a mistake, lost the front, and unfortunately, that's unfortunate, very unfortunate. But here we go.
Panda may go lower down due to his penalty. He might lose his position. We'll see. He does as well. Yeah.
All right, so yeah, this is the grid. Wigan's first pole. Is it Wigan's first pole position?
I'm convinced he's had one before. But I'm
convinced as well. I'm not sure either. But at least his first pole position of the season, Legendary followed in second, and then a double Suzuki front row with El Turco in third, Hitstick in fourth place, Moxie finally setting a lap in qualifying with a fifth place, Panda after his penalty will be in sixth, Rolls after an impressive qualifying will be in seventh, eighth for Mollis, Race Reese will be in ninth, and Prats after not setting a lap will be in last place.
He did get disqualified though, so will he be in the race?
I don't think so. I think we have to. I don't know if we have to restart. I don't know where he went.
Yeah, we might have to quickly. If he's not in the race, then we'd have to quickly go and then.
Good morning and welcome to the Mizar.
Yeah, let's just ask where he went, and if he's not responding, we'll just go and continue.
If he doesn't respond, then we get the race over.
Yep.
He's still in the lobby though, so I think it's just because of his black flag.
Yeah, he's still in the lobby, is he?
Yeah. Just on the spectating screen.
Alright, then we will just start the race and quit it so he can join. We'll just set the order in the grid on the grid so we can start. Can you put it in a message?
Yeah.
That we are restarting to get prods in, and then get this going. Let's see how this first corner goes.
Oh my god!
Oh my! Who was that? Bruh.
This stick is your winner! Reese on his debut in third.
Why is it waiting for race participants?
Because they do that celebration at the end, don't they? Alright, anyone remember the grid? I don't.
Alright, so let's see. Wigan was on pole. Oh no, it's gonna do this thing, right? We have to make a new lobby.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God's sake.
Yeah. We have to make a new lobby. You're making a lobby, Jack?
Why wait, I'm gonna go and get a drink.
Yeah.
I'll be back in the commentary box in a minute.
Okay, right, who's making the lobby?
Oh yeah, I can make it again, no worries.
Okay.
Dun-dun-dun. Turn off qualifying. Didn't let me fucking do that. It does the same thing on SPK as well. Alright. Let me get everybody back in, play together. Come on, load. Boom, 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 boom. Oh no. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, boom. Invites are sent.
Righty, let's get the show back on the road.
Luckily, everybody joins quick as hell.
Yeah, that's good. So we're not waiting around for ages for everyone.
Yeah, but we have to see if we don't miss anyone, so so people don't start.
There was 10, weren't there? 10, I think.
Yeah, nah, it was like 9, right?
No, I'm pretty sure it was 10 because Prots joined right at the end.
Okay.
I just send everyone an invite that was
Make
here.
sure.
I can't remember.
Shit.
Who was there, Race?
Third. Hitstick was 4th. Max was 5th.
There's Reese
6.
and Prots.
Yeah, now the one that we restarted for, we were waiting for.
Where is Reese? I don't have him. You have to send him a friend request. No, an invite. I don't have him on my friends list.
I sent him an invite. Best believe, I think. Let me see where the Reese. PlayStation is very slow.
There's Prots.
Reese. Oh. Gotta love your PlayStation 4, right?
His game crashed, he said. Restart and join back.
Tell him he has like 3 minutes max. Alright, so let me see, this is the order, right? So Moxie, Panna, Rolls, Mollis, and then Prats and Reese and Prats.
There it is.
That's quick. I think Prats didn't set a time, right?
No.
Okay, so Reese is in front of him. Alright, then this is the grid. Let's get this started. Let's get this on the road.
Let's get this show on the road. Round 2, Misano Grand Prix. If we were very good, we'd put flashbacks of the last ones, but we don't have that sort of technology.
No, we're not high tech here. We are very. We're old school. Who needs technology?
Yeah, we're old school.
Just
Yeah,
line your own memory.
Who needs a PC to do
Yeah,
all this stuff?
I could tell you in my own memory exactly when on in that race. So absolutely.
You took the lead and you never saw anyone again.
Took the lead from lap 2. The only person I saw was marshals, fans, and the guy waving the flag across the line.
And I took over the lead and did a wheelie mid race.
And didn't see anyone else towards the end.
It's just casual Misano stuff, guys. Can we see any of that today? That's the question.
There's no
I don't think anyone. I don't think anyone will do a wheelie right now. That's that was a bit over the top. But
I was waiting to see Augusto Fernandez do a wheelie when Iger crashed out.
That would have been something, right? I think even Pecco could do that today if he just stayed on the bike and do a little wheelie.
Yeah, well, so can we?
Alright, guys.
Something I think got that's been sort of forgotten about. Frankie took his first dry top 10 since Catalunya last year.
Bloody hell.
And he's the first Yamaha rider to do so since Rossi the year before. So.
Yamaha mudded. That's my...
Yes.
Alright, guys, now we are here waiting for these guys for their final setups. Change their tyres, mix up the fuel load if they want to, which I wouldn't advise to do. Who's your pick
don't touch it.
for the win?
Dry and simple. I know Wigan has what it takes, is consistent. He got that pole position. He looked good, so I think Wigan will win the race.
I think today we're gonna see Mr. Hitstick take the win.
I mean, he was the pick last week, and he actually showed he had what it takes, but you know, small mistakes here and there.
It's tight between Wigan. For me, it's tight between Wigan, Turco. It's the two Repsols and the two Suzukis.
They definitely look the best. All right. I mean, everyone seemed to be ready. So 5 seconds, and the lights will go out for the guys if the system works. Here we go. Yep. Here we go. 5 seconds, and the guys will line up, and the bikes will roar. Here we go. Then
full, pretty much full grid nearly. This is what we love to see. The attendance being absolutely superb.
Yep.
On par with Wigan. Second is Legendary. Third is Turco. Who will be victorious at the end of these 14 laps?
Here we go, lights goes on, and out they go, and here we go, Legendary. What a start from Legendary. Wigan with a bad start, Hitstick up to second.
Moxie with an absolute stinker. Legendary leads, Hitstick second.
Oh!
And Wigan's down.
Oh! 3 guys crashed there. Wow, what? Moxie is down again. Oh, what a Legendary Hitstick then in the front, battling it out. Now second for Hitstick. Now Pan is in third, but the rolls back up to fourth. Mollis is down. Oh,
and Rogue is there again in P4.
Hitstick up the
inside of Legendary.
What a pass by Hitstick. Oh, Legendary is here for the cutback, but he doesn't have the power as that Honda there.
Oh my god, that Honda's a rocket ship.
Yep, turn 10 for Hitstick. He gets that quite out of the way, but he hits the apex and runs wide, and now Legendary is gonna get that run on him on the way to Curvone, and here we go up to that right-hander. This is a
Curvone for the first time. The bikes are shaking everywhere. The Honda looks like it's holding its own though at the front, followed by Legendary.
Legendary's
We have to be very careful. We have to be very careful.
And he is down. Oh, the both Suzukis. Terrible start to the race, but Rolj, hats off to Rolj. What a start to this season. He has got a 4th place, and now he is sitting slightly and pretty into 3rd place.
Moxie's down again as well.
Moxie down again. Whoa, he's just carrying over his bad luck. Here we go. Yeah, Panda up to second. Of course, he got that 0.5 of a penalty in the qualifying.
Rogue
but
in third. What did I say in qualifying, guys? Watch out for this guy. He is a dark horse.
Someone to look out for. Hitstick, as you said, to be winning this race. But it's not over yet. This is lap 2 of the 14. Everything can happen. It's Misano. It's a battle of who can stay on and who can pull the consistency key out of their pocket.
Legendary, despite his crash, is in P4. 5, I meant, sorry. So Honda 1, 3, 4, and 6 at the moment. So despite their crashes at the start, they're doing pretty well. The Suzukis on lap 1 just don't seem to have the same consistency as the others. They always seem to be caught up in something. But Panda is hunting down.
Here we go. Turco on Mollis. Big dive bomb there for Turco, but Mollis ran wide anyway. Now Turco is through up to 7th place.
We've got to always keep an eye on the guys through this 3rd sector. You can see Hitstick just taking loads of caution, taking absolutely no risk.
Yeah, no, I think Pando's the type of rider to take maximum risk. So
all props is wide.
He's risking everything really here. I can tell.
Yeah, and we all know Pan has the pace too to win this race, but
yeah,
you know,
he was in a championship fight last season as well, so. He's no stranger to be in this sort of position. Reese has been overtaken by Moxie, by the way. Moxie's been overtaken by Reese, so there's a scrap going on for last position.
Yeah, I saw Moxie off track there, so I think Moxie had a off track experience once again, and he is already on 4 warnings as well, so not going the way Moxie anticipated after that good qualifying he had going.
Moxie's through on Rogue. No, Racer Reese, I meant, sorry. Legendary the fastest lap of the race, and Rogue Prots and Legendary. What we saw from Rogue last week was he got to the midpoint of the race, and that's when he started dropping off a little bit.
No, it was more slightly from lap 6, 7 onwards. He started struggling a bit. You know, he was trying a bit too much, and I think the tires just didn't let him. So I think he was just defending for his life and attacking as much as he could. But he got that 4th place in the end. Now,
entry speed of Legendary. Wow.
Yeah, Legendary just seems to have the pace. He is catching Prats with a huge rate, as Prats is also catching his teammate right in front of him as well. Race Reese then crashed. Now Moxie can get that place back, so it's a bit of a scrap there. They're both making a lot of mistakes at the back. But here we go. Then Legendary is just absolutely he has some pace going on. That Suzuki in the race trim. Here we go. Prats is struggling a bit in this stage of the race.
Mr. Panda Kings is now on the back of Mr. Hitstick.
Oh, heating up for P1.
Yep. And these two don't like each other whatsoever. Hitstick not liking the way Panda rode last race, and Panda trying absolute the max to get that inside line going, but Hitstick said no and shut the door closed.
The other Suzuki has took the fastest lap. I might as well mention that right now.
Yep.
So
both Suzukis. Terrible start, but good pace going in that package.
Panda needs to calm down a little bit there.
There we go.
Here we go. Hitstick made a slightly mistake.
Power.
Panda tried it immediately. Here we go. Then now he has that
this
power out that Ducati can go past.
Here we go.
And here we go. Yep. Like the Honda is standing
on the
still.
brakes though, but it looks like it is the power of the Honda.
Yeah, a bit of too much of an inside line there for Hitstick. Now makes him run wide. Now he remains that outside line to not lose too much time. He did that in a correct manner. Now Panda's leading the race.
And the drive from, will he get the drive out the corner? Doesn't look like he has. Prots is on the back of Rogue, so while this battle's dying down a little
went
bit.
wide.
Oh, Prots, surely no, I would not try and move there. So heating up Legendary.
Oh, Legendary then.
Oh, contact.
This is a 3-way fight for P3. At the moment, Legendary picks the outside line. Now doesn't cut back on Prats, and he is up to 4th place. Wow, what an overtake by Legendary. Really thought out that was. He knew exactly what he needed to do, and he pulled it off with class. And here we go, off into the last turn. He goes a bit wide on the entrance. I think he got, you know, he was a bit scared of contact with Rolls there. But here we go now on to turn 1. Can Legendary catch up? Can he get that 3rd place done on this lap? It's a 3rd-way fight for this position.
Coming back at me, he's going to take back the sweeping line.
You see the corner speed that Suzuki is carrying to that sector. Oh, here we go. Absolutely. Oh.
Rogue, is he going to get it stopped? He does as well. It's very nice to.
Man, oh man, what a battle we have here for 3rd place. Oh, Rod's runs wide. Now Prats has the run on his teammate. Yep, Prats is through up to 4th place.
No, he's not.
No, but Prats, Rod's back up. He's down. Legendary is down. Now Rod is putting up a fight against his teammate.
He's going
to attack straight back away. No, he isn't. But he's
yeah, Prats goes wide and Rod gets P3. What a battle between the enemy 2 Hondas. And then we have Wigan in the background also catching up. The more they gonna challenge each other for this P3, Wigan gets into contention after losing out after a bad start.
The Honda didn't look very comfortable on the front there by Rogue, I must say.
Prats doesn't look very comfortable on that bike and on this track today either. He's running wide, not hitting the apexes like he wants to, but he is still holding on dearly to get that P3.
The pole man is being chased down by the guy with the fastest lap, so these two are absolutely flying here. Legendary, I imagine if he gets onto the back of these, he'll be there with him as well. 8 tenths is the gap now, so it was 1 second last time I checked, but the front 2 guys looks like they've matched really in pace. The 2 Hondas are back together again. 3 tenths separates them 2. Legendary is on about 2 seconds behind these 2 as well, so will Legendary be able to catch up? We can see a 5-way battle for the podium, maybe.
And also, I think Panda made a mistake somewhere earlier on in this lap. He lost two times, and now he makes a mistake again, but Hitstick makes the same mistake. He goes a bit wide there.
Inside.
But he's wide.
Oh, Prats on the inside. He's wide and rolls just straight back.
El Turco side by side. Not quite yet. Doesn't have the drive on that Suzuki, but the Honda have that extra little bit of power out of the corner.
I feel like
Wigan.
I feel like Proctor's got a bit of Paco syndrome at the moment, where Rogue seems to be so strong on the brakes that every time Proctor tries to outbrake him, he just goes straight up the road.
Yep.
So he's gonna have to find somewhere.
They're testing
Oh,
the
here we go.
limit side.
Here we go. I'll Turco up the inside of the
Turco!
lane.
Oh,
Turn 13.
Turco using
He backs
that
out, he backs out, and he
Suzuki.
goes in again. Oh, he backs out
Wow.
the first
Oh,
one.
Turco makes the most of it, and here we go, and he's through. He's through up to
wow.
4th place.
What a move. Mollis is down.
Wow.
This big. What a move that was by El Turco. Now he's trying to hunt down P3, and there's serious problems here by Protz. Is he going to be passed by his factory counterpart? Yes, he has. And Legendary now is coming into this battle as well. If you look behind, he is caught a second in this lap.
And Rolls has to watch out as well here. He is leading this battle of this huge strain behind him, but he is on forewarning, saying he doesn't want to get this long lap because it's gonna lose him a crucial P3 in his debut in full gas. But he is impressing me to the most at the moment. He's leading this train, and everybody behind him is absolutely going nuts to overtake him. Can Turco do it? And Rolls get that! Oh, LLP for Rolls, but he needs to keep his focus.
Outside.
Yep, Turco gets that P3 down. What a...
on the brakes! Oh, it's just
Turco goes wide, Rolls gets that.
Up the inside, maybe.
Oh,
he can't
no.
doesn't have that power. Does not have the power. Is Roll gonna dive into the long lap penalty? No, he doesn't. So he's gonna stay where he is. Wigan on the outside. Wigan on the outside. And there's Legendary through on Protz as well. Protz just doesn't seem to have the pace today.
It's just a massive train going on. This is Moto3, guys. I am a bit... I'm confused in the classes.
Rogue looked up the inside of Wigan.
Oh, Turco's on the curb and he's down!
Turco, oh no! It's not going the way Suzuki wants. They are so fast. I think Suzuki at the moment, the two Suzuki men are the two fast guys on the track, and they're just making so many crucial mistakes. But Legendary fighting through the pack once again, making himself compatible for 3rd place once again. Now Wigan is backing his teammate in 3rd place to get that team points, but can he hold on? Meanwhile, in front, also, I think Panda once again making a mistake. He was 1.5 seconds in the lead, now 9/10 between the two guys. Hitzik just sitting pretty in 2nd.
Legendary taking just.
Protz is down!
That was ambitious by Protz. I can see by looking at that, that was a racing incident. Protz tried to move that, just didn't really look on.
Yeah, it wasn't. You know, it's Rio as well. Those turns is so hard to overtake, and especially to make it stick. So I don't know why he, tried it. Maybe he felt the confidence to do so, but it just it bit him in the end. Yeah.
Maybe Legendary broke a little bit earlier than he.
But Legendary then, he is right on the back of Roach once again, and he has Wigan in his sights.
Here we go, speed and power of Suzuki.
Oh, what a run by Legendary. Is he going to send it up the inside? Oh, no.
I would not do it there.
Oh,
wide
he's on the curb.
Legendary safe though he is.
He's on the curb, they're both on the curb.
Past experience through here, you do not want to, as Hitstick is
look,
not
he's
giving
gonna turn
up
it
on this win.
Yeah, Hitstick is not giving up. It's just, the gap is going down and down and down. Is Panda struggling with maybe the tires, or he has a hard front on?
No, we're not into Mazzano too.
Yeah.
He's done it, he's done it.
Oh, just 3/10 now, but the Hitstick outbraked himself a little slightly there, so he went a bit deep, but still gained a lot of time here on Panda, the previous lap and this lap. It's just 5/10 between them.
Legendary move on Rogue, as we...
Yeah.
Then it will catch that.
Yeah,
nope,
he forced Roll to run a little bit wide through the final corner, and Legendary just out-dragged him down the straight.
Okay.
Smart riding by Legendary this race.
Yeah. Some good riding here, but yeah, Hitstick's just not giving up on this win, is he?
What's it? He must have heard.
Oh, and he goes wide. It's like the 4th or 5th time I see him go wide there. But both for same for Panda. I don't know if they're struggling into that corner or like turn 8 is a tricky one, but.
So just checking the tyres, Hitstick's just got a little bit more tyre on the rear, but his front tyre, because he's got medium, is a lot more worn on the front.
Ooh, Hitstick then touching, on the limit there on the curbs once again. These guys don't really fear the curbs this session.
God, I'd be absolutely petrified.
Yeah, yes, basically. But Panda finding his groove again. He got this gap back up to 1.1 seconds. And you know, the end is near, so Hitstick doesn't have a lot of time, you know, but he's not giving up for sure. That's one thing that's for sure. But on Legendary also hunting down that P3, but Wigan is still holding his own. Well, Mogsy goes down again in the background there, not having the race we expected them to have after that qualifying. But you know,
I've just noticed some bad news. Reese might be about to get lapped, so for Panda and Hitstick, he could be a deciding factor for this race, depending on where they meet him.
Yep. This could be
hopefully he moves up
positive.
the way,
this could be positive or negative for Hitstick or Panda here. I mean, yeah,
so
Panda's gonna find it very annoying.
A lap rider could catch an eye line a little bit, so Wallace has gone down, I think that is. Yeah, Wallace is down, so Mogsy regains that position. Wallace as well, second appearance in VollGazzRacing. He's not doing too bad, I must say. He just needs to iron out the crashes.
Yeah, he was just. You just need to iron out those crashes, but he doesn't seem to be off pace. Really off pace like Race Reese is at the moment. Still adapting to the game. So he's doing a very good job at the moment. That's for sure. He could be proud of his performance.
Hitstick is turning up the groove in these final laps.
He is.
El Turco is on the back of Rogue, so he could get into the top 5.
So we got 3 separate places.
Oh no, Race Reese crashed.
And that's
they
worked out.
passed the through safely. Now he's just got
here we go. Here comes El Turco up the inside of Rogue into turn 1. No, he's not even into turn 1. He's already out past him. Rogue round the outside on the brakes.
Ooh, Rogue! Alright!
This guy is gonna be something special. I can imagine him.
He means business in this championship.
He does. As Legendary is approaching the back of Wigan for the final podium spot. These two have been like this for the last couple of laps, so it's everywhere we go for the battle for the win, the battle for the final place on the podium, and the battle for 4th, 5th position.
Can El
as well.
Turco get the run on the Honda into turn 8? We've seen it before. Hard on the
Rogue
brakes, he's going to go
is
to the
so strong on
inside.
the brakes, way up the inside. Rogue just going to let him roll through. He knows he's going wide, and that's very tactical by Rogue.
Very tactical.
Very lets him go fast, and there, that's that.
What a racecraft here by Rogue. He has that long lap penalty and that 3 seconds added onto it, but he is showing he has what it takes to be a future race winner in this D2 championship for sure.
Oh, it's Elf coming down to. Oh no, it was.
Oh, Wigan and Legendary now reigniting this battle for P3.
Oh, there's
and now
Reese, Reese. The Reese is away.
Reese! Oh, and here comes Reese, come on!
He's letting through, it's very nice. Nicely done by Reese, he's letting through.
I think Turco might have just send on rolled or ran wide in the hairpin.
That's back up to 1 second in the lead now, so Hitstick made some mistakes.
You'd assume so. Here we go. Can Legendary maybe do this famous switch back into turn 2?
Wigan is blocking. Ooh, he set it up correctly, but you know, maybe Wigan just didn't let him go.
If he's side by side into Rio, he can maybe do it.
Yeah, here we go.
I'm not too sure.
He has the speed. Wigan on the brakes. Bikes all sort of shapes, but he makes the corner stick. He is still in front, still in P3. He is ready to get that double podium for Repsol Honda going, but Legendary is not wanting to let that through. After a horrific few crashes, he is back battling for that P3, and he's not gonna let it go. That's for sure.
Just tried to pass Road into turn 6. Now he's going to try and get into turn 8.
Oh, there you go, turn 8. Carbon copy of last lap.
But Roach is just so good on the brakes. It's very hard. I think people, once you're behind Roach...
Legendary's going around the outside of Wigan. He's not going to be able to do it, and he's not going to be able to get the speed over that Honda.
Legendary with the drive, maybe? Oh, no, he can't. He's not close enough.
Oh, Legendary has such exits, though.
Oh, Turco's got rolled. Turco's finally got through.
Yeah, Turco got through.
It's Rogue ain't giving up,
Roach is not giving up,
Wow! Maximum commitment.
Maximum around the outside. Whoa! All right. Bit unfortunate for the crash, but he was committed for that one. That's for sure. But Legendary ain't done yet. Wigan is still holding off in P3, and I'm noticing that Wigan is not using the ride height device anywhere. He doesn't like the option, it seems like.
Oh God, Legendary's getting he's got so much more entry speed compared to the
so
Honda.
much more accident, so much more corner speed than that.
Here we
Repsol had it.
go! Here we
Oh,
go!
Wigan has a big moment there.
Oh,
Wigan is up there. Legendary is down. Whoa!
Oh,
Unbelievable.
away the podium.
What a high side for Legendary. Oh, I feel really bad for Legendary there. He had his patience. He attacked Wigan for like 2 or 3 laps already, and now he finally got through and high-sided. And yeah, it's very unfortunate. Wigan holds on. Legendary still in 4th though, so he can just gain the maximum points possible right now. And just hit pretty in 4th place. He has his teammates just slight 3 seconds behind him. He has 3 seconds in front, so he can just ride it out and get the points needed.
Very smart from Hitstick this race, because he realizes he ain't gonna get him, so he's starting to relax a little bit, and I believe Hitstick will take the championship lead.
Oh, Legendary is down once again, so he was not sitting pretty in 4th. He was still pushing, and that cost him a good 4th place and good amount of points in the championship. But right now, El Turco, not the race he wanted as well. Prods, not the race he wanted, runs off track again. Rolls with an amazing performance, and wow, what a race it has been, guys.
Yeah.
Final lap for the guys. Panna is about to be a race winner. In this new season. Panda is down! Panda is down! Whoa! Final lap! What a commentator curse! Hitstick takes the lead!
And what did I say before the race? The
I
American
cannot
Mr.
believe this!
Will he
Whoa!
finally return to the top step? I believe his last win was in Portimao, season 4 was the last time he managed to win a race. 4 seasons later, and he is only half a track away from winning his first race. He's running very, very tight though.
Yeah.
He's running tight, he's running very defensive and very cautiously. He wants to win this race.
We're gonna see probably gonna see the slowest, most cautious run through these section of corners.
Through this sector ever, and he touches the curve once again. He's on the limit with these ones. He's taking it really cautiously.
Relax a little bit.
Yeah, he's relaxing it.
In.
He's gonna go. Yeah, he's a bit wide. He's
gonna
gonna do it.
Mr.
And what did we say? Consistency is all what it takes to win this race at Misano. He goes around the last turn. The Repsol Honda man. It's Hitstick, the American dream. He goes over the line and he wins Misano. And Panda over the line, despite his late mistake, he does celebrate his P2. And Wigan completes the top 3 steps in 3rd place, making it a double podium for Honda in a long while.
Turco will take 4th position, followed by his teammate Legendary Rogue with an amazing ride in 6th position. He deserves so much more better. Brotz will be the other Honda, the 4th Honda to come across the line, and will take P7. Mollis, I don't know if he's going to finish. No, he isn't. So Mollis will be 8th, Moxie 9th, and Reese will be 10th.
Yeah, what a race we have had, guys. Wow. Just wow.
An OG from season 1 takes a victory again.
A victory again. A veteran in this league takes victory. Panda takes the 2nd place. Wigan also becoming a veteran now. 3rd place. Turco in 4th. Legendary in 5th. Rolls with an amazing ride again. In 6th. Prots in 7th. Marlis in 8th. And Moxie 9th. We have Race Reese completing the grid for today. But let's go over to Park Ferme and get these top 3 in for an interview for sure.
Yep.
Wow,
what a race this has been. Wow.
I am so happy for Mr. Hitstick. He finally takes another victory. And what did I say before the race? I had a feeling Mr. Hitstick will win today, and he's only gone and bloody done it.
Yeah, and Jack said before the race as well, like, you're gonna win when you stay on the bike, and that's what he did. He stayed on the bike. Panda made the mistake, and yeah, he capitalized on it. And we already saw he was backing off. He saw he was not in reach to win on raw pace, but he was still there to collect the P1. So wow, what a top job. Let's get this going now.
You just got to make sure you respect the corners. You can't take liberties. And in Panda, he had a 2.5 second lead, and it was a really unforced error, unfortunately.
Yeah. unfortunately, you know. So those things happen. Maybe no, good learning point for next race for sure. But yeah, I don't think we have Wigan. Yeah, well, we don't have Wigan, but he normally sends a message. But yeah, we will start out with second place. And it was not the race you wanted. You got penalties left, right. Today you served your penalty in the qualifying, but you had an absolutely blasting race, good pace. Went through the field, and then unfortunately that error in the last lap, you lost your P1. How do you feel?
I feel not happy. But good race. Good race, good fight, and I don't know what to say. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, understandable. But yeah, congratulations on your P2 for sure, and I hope you carry on some good pace and good races in the next rounds. And then over to Hitstick. One of you get the honors to interview the man.
You can do it.
Let's go. Okay, Hitstick, are you here? Alright. Finally, after I believe it's been a long time since your last win in VollGazzRacing, you've been here from the start. 8 seasons later, and you're back to the top step of the podium. How does this win feel for you today? Yeah, obviously a home race at Kota next week. It's great confidence boost for you. Great to see you back fighting near the top. Any other words from you two?
Oh no, definitely. I just want to say congratulations, Hitstick. Of course, you're the veteran in the game at the moment. One of the one of the OGs on the grid at the moment, and you're coming back to your top ways. So keep continuing and do what you do, bro.
Yeah, great job. I think that was just classic Mazzano. We've seen so many races here where, whether it be first lap chaos, last lap chaos, you've got to stay on your toes every single lap around here, because you never quite know what's going to happen when you turn that next corner. And yeah, you've profited the best out of everyone. You were the only one not to crash, and I don't know where you're on the championship now, but
surely he's leading.
Surely you're going to be leading, or at least in the top 3 at worst. So that has been round number 2. We're back with round 3 in an hour or so's time, and yeah, we'll see you guys then. Goodbye.